Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison.
You said that I'll be out in 5 months.
No, that's not for me. To the offense as charged in indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Ms. Serrato, are we going to plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Will I qualify for parole in 5 months? How my lawyer said.
Your Honor, may I go back into a breakout room with my client?
This girl really thought she was getting 5 months. Like, 5. She's in there smirking, making jokes about getting back to work soon, until the courtroom drops the bomb that it's actually 5 years in prison. You can literally see her soul exit her body. And the craziest part, she doesn't even seem to process it either. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys like Judge Boyd's style or not? Let's go ahead and dive in and watch.
Did you understand what you're charged with in count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 100 grams. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offense as charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence to support the defendant's guilty plea.
State offer states one of the attachments, Judge.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
I guess a couple of things, Judge. One, we would like for you to follow the plea bargain so she can try and get her life back on track. She does have 3 children who are living with their father, and she wants to establish a relationship with him, so she is motivated to finish probation. And just one other thing on the conditions in the event that you follow the plea bargain, Your Honor, the no contact with Marisa Peña. She is Ms. Serrato's sister-in-law. They don't have contact, but I was just hoping that it would be no injurious or harmful contact, just so there's no vindictive behavior by anybody.
Well, does she want to have contact with her?
She does not. But since there is family, I would hate to think, hey, they show up at the same house and all of a sudden, hey, I know what your conditions are. You're not supposed to be here. I'm just trying to be mindful, Judge.
I understand what you're saying. In my own personal experience, crazy things happen at cookouts. When I say my own personal experience, nothing crazy has ever happened at one of my family cookouts. But just from watching the news, tempers get high when people don't like the way somebody cook their meat on the grill. They're like, hey, I asked for medium well, and this is rare. The cow is still talking. So if Miss Marisa Peña comes and says, hey, I have no problem with having contact with her, fine. But
that's fine. Judge.
There are going to have to be some decisions made by family if they have a cookout or a gathering.
I don't think they've seen each other since December of 2019, so it's not an issue. I'm just trying to protect Miss Serrato.
Are you employed?
Not at the moment, but I have a job tomorrow, so I should be starting this week.
Doing what?
Housekeeping.
Okay, hold up. Did she really just say she's got a job lined up immediately after court tomorrow? Like she's walking out of a hearing for drug charges and straight into somebody's house with a mop? That's just wild. I'm sorry, but if I found out my housekeeper just walked out of court, I'm calling somebody else immediately. And the judge just nodded and moved on here, but you just know she was holding back a laugh. I mean, this honestly happens so often though. People caught up on charges making promises they have zero intention of keeping just to shave off time. It's the courtroom version of I swear I'll change. Honestly though, do you guys think she's telling the truth here, or just saying whatever she thinks the judge wants to hear?
All right, and how many children do you have?
3.
What are their ages?
10, 4, and 6.
All right, and they're all with their father?
Correct.
Was Child Protective Services involved?
Yes, but the case got closed already, so I wanted them to live with their father instead.
All right. Did you do any of your services?
Yes.
Okay. And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And no, that I can't order you to be drug tested today, so just be honest.
Negative. I don't do drugs anymore.
When is this anymore? When did that start?
Well, when I got out of jail, because that was the reason why I went to jail. So I really didn't like that anymore. Since I was in there for 2 months, almost 3 months, I was already clean and everything. So I didn't want to go back to that.
Okay, we're going to give you a UA today, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do this with your case. 5 years deferred adjudication, no contact with Marissa Pena or Juan Francisco Ortiz, Ortiz, parenting classes, proof of employment within 15 days,
Okay.
no employment as a home health care provider or any employment that involves minors, 150 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
I graduated. I have a diploma.
Okay, awesome. So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? You have the diploma, now what?
I want to do pharmacy in the future.
Let me not step on anybody's dreams. I always say that, we're all adults. We can handle the truth. It's not like we're toddlers here, right? Because sometimes children can't handle the truth. Anytime that you're seeking a job that requires you to have a license, they do background checks. So before you start spending all of your money to do whatever you're going to do, if it requires a license, you need to find out whether or not they will allow you to do what you need to do. What I can tell you is being a pharmacist and having a drug offense, that don't mix. It's sort of like people who want to be a nurse and they're a drug user. It's like, no, you got too much access to,
Correct.
drugs. Sort of like if somebody is charged with a theft and then
Right.
they say, I'm gonna be a banker. We're like, no, we can't have you around money. So there you go. So I'm just telling you that.
Right.
So I'm going to do 150 hours community service restitution. If you complete some sort of trade, then I will waive the community service hours. But you're either going to do the 150 hours community service restitution, or you're going to get yourself into trade school or something to improve your status, right? And when I say improve your status, you have 3 children, so you need to make more money.
Correct.
Okay.
What is 150 restitution?
Oh, that means that you have to go work somewhere for free, 150 hours, be it cleaning up trash, whatever they have available for you.
Okay.
I say, why not do something to improve your lot in life? So you can either do 150 hours community service restitution or get into a trade school or do something or complete some sort of college, degree. And that will be
Okay.
acceptable, but you have to do one or the other. There's going to be a drug test today
Okay.
by 2 p.m. And there are going to be field visits 2 times per month, random. Regular Zoom reporting or in person. So what that means is if your phone does not work, then you'll have to report in person. If it does work, you don't.
Man, I really thought she had a shot at turning things around. She had community service, field visits, a fine, deferred adjudication. Basically, the court handed her a second chance on a silver platter. And now, not even that long later, 9 months to be exact, she's back